Hey there, fellow Americans. In a shocking turn of events, the White House has just dropped a bombshell announcement that's going to change the lives of millions of seniors across the nation. If you're a senior citizen or know someone who is, you'll want to pay close attention to this breaking news because it could mean thousands of dollars coming your way. Before we dive into all the details about these incredible stimulus checks ranging from $2,500 to $4,500, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on crucial financial updates like this one. The Biden administration has just confirmed what many have been hoping for: a targeted stimulus package specifically designed for America's senior citizens. But why now? And what prompted this unprecedented move? Well, with inflation continuing to impact our elderly population particularly hard and the rising costs of healthcare and daily necessities, the government has finally stepped in with a solution that could provide much-needed relief. Let me break down exactly what this means for you or your loved ones. The White House has announced a comprehensive stimulus package that will provide direct payments to eligible seniors, with amounts varying between $2,500 and $4,500. But here's the burning question on everyone's mind: who exactly qualifies for these payments? The answer might surprise you, and it's more inclusive than previous stimulus programs. According to the official announcement, American citizens aged 65 and older who receive Social Security benefits will be the primary recipients of these stimulus checks. However, there's a crucial detail that sets this program apart from previous ones: the payment amount will be calculated based on a combination of factors, including current Social Security benefits, age, and additional income sources. But don't worry, I'm going to walk you through every single detail so you know exactly what to expect. One of the most pressing questions I've been receiving is about the income limitations. Unlike previous stimulus payments, this program has been specifically structured to benefit seniors across various income brackets, with special consideration for those living on fixed incomes. The base payment starts at $2,500. But here's where it gets interesting: additional amounts are being added based on age brackets and specific financial circumstances. For seniors aged 75 and above, an additional $1,000 will be automatically added to their base payment. Those who rely solely on Social Security benefits for their income will receive an extra $500, potentially bringing their total stimulus payment to the maximum amount of $4,500. But you might be wondering, what about seniors who have other income sources? Don't worry, having additional income doesn't automatically disqualify you, though it might affect the final amount you receive. The payment schedule is another crucial aspect that everyone needs to understand. The White House has outlined a systematic rollout plan to ensure efficient distribution of these funds. The first wave of payments is scheduled to begin hitting bank accounts within the next 60 days, with subsequent waves following in 30-day intervals. But here's something you need to know: the distribution order isn't random. It's being organized based on several factors, including age, income level, and whether you received your Social Security benefits through direct deposit or paper checks. One aspect that's particularly noteworthy is how this stimulus program differs from previous ones. Unlike the COVID-era stimulus payments, these new checks are specifically designed to address the unique financial challenges faced by senior citizens. The program takes into account the rising costs of healthcare, prescription medications, and essential services that disproportionately affect our elderly population. But here's something crucial you need to know: while the program is comprehensive, it's not automatic for everyone. Some seniors will need to take specific actions to ensure they receive their full eligible amount. This brings us to an important question: what steps do you need to take to secure your payment? The answer varies depending on your current situation with Social Security and the IRS. For those who regularly file tax returns and receive Social Security benefits through direct deposit, the process will be largely automatic. However, if you haven't filed recent tax returns or if your banking information has changed, you'll need to take additional steps. The government will be launching a dedicated portal where seniors can update their information and check their payment status. I'll make sure to update you with the portal link as soon as it goes live. Many of you have been asking about the verification process. The Social Security Administration and IRS will work together to verify eligibility and calculate payment amounts. But here's something important to note: if you believe there's an error in your payment amount, there will be an appeals process. However, the details of this process are still being finalized, and I'll make sure to cover that in a future video. The impact of these stimulus checks extends beyond individual recipients. Economic experts predict that this injection of funds into the senior community will have a ripple effect on the broader economy. When seniors have more disposable income, local businesses benefit, healthcare services see increased utilization, and overall economic activity in communities with large senior populations tends to improve. But let's address some concerns that have been raised. Some of you might be wondering about the program's funding and its impact on the national deficit. The White House has clarified that this program is being funded through a combination of sources, including reallocated funds from other federal programs and specific tax revenue streams. They've emphasized that this won't impact the current Social Security Trust Fund or require new tax increases. Another common question I've been receiving is about the timing of these payments in relation to other benefits. The good news is that these stimulus checks won't affect your regular Social Security benefits, Medicare coverage, or other federal assistance programs. They're being treated as supplemental payments, similar to how previous stimulus checks were handled during the pandemic. For those of you wondering about state-level implications, here's something important to consider. These federal stimulus payments won't be counted as income for state-level benefit programs. This means receiving this stimulus won't affect your eligibility for state-based assistance programs or benefits. However, it's always wise to check with your state's specific guidelines as they're finalized. The application process, for those who need to take action, has been designed to be as straightforward as possible. The White House has emphasized accessibility, ensuring that seniors who might not be tech-savvy can still easily access their benefits. This includes multiple ways to verify information and apply, including phone options and in-person assistance at local Social Security offices. Security measures are being put in place to prevent fraud and ensure that these substantial payments reach their intended recipients. The government is implementing enhanced verification procedures, but don't worry, these won't delay the payments for legitimate recipients. However, it's crucial to stay vigilant about potential scams. Remember, the government will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information related to these payments. Looking ahead, there are discussions about making this type of targeted stimulus program a regular feature of federal senior assistance. While nothing has been confirmed beyond this current round of payments, it shows a growing recognition of the unique financial challenges faced by America's senior population. This could potentially set a precedent for future assistance programs. For those who are caregivers or family members of eligible seniors, you can play a crucial role in helping your loved ones access these benefits. While you can't apply on their behalf unless you have legal authority, you can help them gather necessary documentation and navigate the process. This support will be particularly important for seniors with limited mobility or technical expertise. The timing of these payments couldn't be more crucial. With inflation affecting everything from grocery prices to utility bills, these stimulus checks will provide much-needed financial breathing room for millions of seniors. But here's something to consider. How can you make the most of this payment when it arrives? While everyone's situation is different, financial advisors recommend creating a plan for these funds before they arrive. As we wrap up this breaking news update, let me remind you of the key points to remember. Payments will range from $2,500 to $4,500. Distribution begins in the next 60 days, and eligibility is primarily based on age and Social Security benefit status. But here's one final thought to consider. What impact will this have on the future of senior financial assistance programs in America? Remember, this is a developing story, and more details are likely to emerge in the coming days and weeks. I'll be keeping a close eye on any updates or changes to the program and will bring them to you as soon as they're available. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any crucial updates about these stimulus payments or other financial news that could affect you or your loved ones. Have you started planning for how you'll use your stimulus payment? Let me know in the comments below, and let's start a discussion about the best ways to maximize these funds. Don't forget to share this video with any seniors or caregivers who might benefit from this important information. Together, we can ensure that everyone who's eligible knows about and receives these crucial stimulus payments.